Alright guys, so my package just came today and I'm so excited to unwrap everything. Is everything that came in it? Okay guys, so it has been a while since I have done a video. I did get back from Nebraska like 2 weeks ago, and I guess instead of doing a vlog, like I vlogged a little bit while I was there, but instead of doing a video kind of like dedicated to my trip, I'm gonna insert a few clips or highlights of my Nebraska trip right here. Okay guys, we stopped at a Joann's. Look at this. It's my first time in a Joann's. It looks pretty good. Okay. The fun thing about this museum is it was over the interstate, so as you can see right now, this little speedometer right there is like clocking how fast each car is going. And I can't remember like what part of the museum I was in, but it was so cool to watch.
Only thing I'll do tomorrow is buy.
Yeah, and carry my luggage.
That's what your mom's for.
Nothing for men. Take it to the south, not the north. Because they shoot more.
Earplugs.
Are you fine? It is Thursday, October the 12th, and I am going to be a vendor in my town's Octoberfest. So Octoberfest is on Saturday, and I'm freaking out because I don't have much made, and it's kind of stressing me out because I want to make sure I do things decent and in order so that next year I can apply to be a vendor and I won't get turned down because I did things wrong this year. I also have a lot riding on it because, again, money is kind of tight. Pretty much all the money that I made during the summer is like gone because it went to bills and my expenses, so it's gone. So now I have to, it's like I'm starting over. And I have a lot riding on this. So I want to be honest. I talk heavily about money on my channel and finances because, to be honest, I don't think many YouTubers that I've watched were as honest about their financial situation before they blew up and afterwards. And I just want to make sure that, if I ever get to the point where I'm monetized on YouTube, then I want all my followers to see pretty much where I started and where it takes me these next couple of years. Because it's a long process. I started actively trying like 2 years ago to get followers on YouTube, and the most followers I got, I can't decide if it's I think the most followers started in December of 2022. Um, I did, that was the first year I did, what is it? What is it? Vlogmas. I did Vlogmas in December and I gained so many followers. I think I went from having wee doggy. I think when I started posting in December, I only had like 60 followers. And I managed to get from 60 to like now it's October in 23 and I have 180. So, well, as of today, I have 183. So it's been very slow progress for me. And I've like watched people who have started their posting like this year and they've already gotten monetized and everything, and it kind of gets discouraging because you don't you look at everybody else's progress and you're kind of like, what am I doing wrong? So I think what I'm doing wrong is, well, I'm gonna be honest with myself. I think I'm not that entertaining, or I don't show my entertaining side as much during my videos, and I think that might be a part of it. I also talk a lot. Like now, I talk a lot, um, and I say a lot, but I also think like low video quality. Like I haven't found the way to reach my audience, and so whatever. That's it's a lot riding into my progress on YouTube. I wanted to get monetized on YouTube so it can help pay for like, my yarn and stuff that I got. I have a full-time job, but my full-time job, all of my money is wrapped up in bills. And obviously it's still not enough because I'm still using my money that I make from, my store to help pay the rest of my bills. So once my finances get straightened within the next, I really think I will be fine within the next 3 months. But anyway, Oktoberfest is Saturday. I have a lot riding on my finances. Originally, everything I set up to make was right here. And if I did everything that I wrote down, I would have made almost $1,000. So the problem is half of this stuff on here is not done. So the first thing, I wanted to do 12 turtles. I only have 5 turtles and they're not even finished. So I'm going to finish that tonight. I wanted to do 10 whales. This might save me a little bit. I wanted to do 10 whales, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, but I only have 4 whales. Problem is, my 10 whales were priced at $10 a piece. The 4 whales I've made, because they're bigger than the other rail pattern I was using, I can actually just show you. So these are much bigger. If you've seen the other whale pattern I was using, they're much bigger, and I'm gonna sell these babies for $15 a piece. So that already has me like at $60. I'm down to only 2 mushrooms, and I don't think I'm gonna make any more because I want to do some pigs and I want to do some bats. And between tonight and tomorrow, I have to do pigs, bats, ghost, and I want to do some chickens. So that's a lot of stuff that I'm trying to do, and I'm planning on staying up late tonight. I know I'm wasting time like recording this video, but I wanted to stay up late tonight and kind of, get this stuff done. But I am gonna probably relax after the market on Saturday because I'm gonna be there all day. I want to sell almost everything I have, even the flipping churros that nobody seems to be interested in. I only sold one. So I'm kind of hoping that when it all comes down to it, these kids will see it and be like, hey, Mom, let me spend $7 to slap this kid with a churro. So I'm going to try to crochet as much as I can all day. Also, tomorrow night is my 10-year class reunion. So I'm going to go to that, kind of see everybody, say hey. I'm feeling a little weird about that. I'm definitely not where I wanted to be when the 10-year class reunion came up. But class reunion is tomorrow night, so I'm going to go to that. Then I'm going to try to stay up a little bit tomorrow night and get up. The Octoberfest is going to be open to the public starting around 9 o'clock. But you know, people are going to come earlier if they feel like it, try to beat the rush, get ahead of the game. So I want to get there probably no later than 7:30 to get set up and get my car moved. I only got 2 ghosts done. I just finished the second one this morning, so I didn't get much crochet last night because I did try to put some of the turtles together. I think I'm just waiting until late tonight and finish putting the rest together. But got this cute crochet by Jenna pattern for no sew ghost, and I think this was the first one I made. No, this was the second one I made. The first one I made doesn't have the pink blush, but the rest of them do have the pink blush, and I'm working on the third one right now, trying to see if I want to make a fourth. It's 8 well, it's 9:04, which means I've made technically 1 plushie this hour, which means if I stay true to staying at home all day and crocheting, I will get 8 new plushies, or almost 8 new plushies, done by 5 o'clock. Alright guys, so it's 3:50. Kind of want to do a progress update. Was dragging my feet a little bit earlier, between 8 and 11, because my boyfriend was here before he went to work. And then afterwards I kind of started to plow through. So I want to do, I only had one of these ghosts done, and I had another one almost finished. So I finished the second one, did 2 of these big ones, and then I have 4 chickens. They're not finished. I need to put the feet and the beaks. So these little guys just need the beaks and the feet sewn onto them. And I only made 4 of these. So technically, I've made 6 plushies in the 8 hours. A little slow. A lot slow for what I could have done. But it put me in a good spot. So now with the chickens done and the ghosts done, I have 4 ghosts, 2 big ones, 2 small ones, 4 chickens, and I'm gonna go ahead and get started on some bats as soon as I finish my snack. So I'm gonna go back and I'll come back with an update before I head to my class reunion. So I just wanted to jump in real quick, and I know I said I was going to update later on, but I deleted the live stream, so y'all aren't going to see it. I lost a follower in that time, so I'm pretty sure whoever watched my video also stopped following me, but that's okay. You live and you learn. I really don't know how to grow my YouTube channel other than just uploading videos and trying to be entertaining. I don't know. But yeah, so like I was saying on the live, I am working on champagne and waffles, bitty bat pattern. This is my first time working through it. I'm using basic Chanel Premier Basics yarn, and I can't see my stitches. It also doesn't help that it's kind of dark in my room, even though it's 4:46 in the afternoon. It is really dark in my room. But it's hard for me to see the stitches. It's always hard for me to see the stitches with this yarn, and I kind of have to like feel and count a lot more than if I was using regular parfait yarn. Parfait yarn, like I explained, like you can see easily, very easily, even with this color, I can see each stitch very easily, and I can't do that with the basics. It doesn't matter what color I use, because even the orange is hard for me to see. I was also trying to see if maybe I should, instead of making the bat with purple wings, if maybe I should alternate the wing color, be more kind of like festive and October-y. So I might do that just to see with my first one. If I don't like it, then I will do just plain wings. I'm also doing different colors instead of like just black because I don't know if I really like making the the bats, because it's a 13 round body and about a 5 round, five, looks like a 5 round wing. It really shouldn't take that long to make. The problem is this is my first time and I'm using hard yarn, so I folded in the butt because I didn't like how it was poking out. Let me show you. That's how the butt's poking out so far. So I don't know. I'm gonna keep crocheting though. It's 4:48. Guys, as always, I woke up late. My mom had to come in because I couldn't feel my alarms going off. Now you turn around. Look, keep moving. Keep turning around on the phone. So in this clip, I actually forgot that I had my card reader hooked up to my phone. And for many of y'all who do Square, you know that if you have the card reader attached, you can't tell what's going on. Like you won't be able to hear because it makes that high pitch ringing. But basically, I think right here, I was telling you the time and kind of telling you the progress of my table, how much I've sold. This time, my table was getting halfway empty. And I did, decide that I was gonna pull out some stuff and try to crochet a little bit, but I'm just gonna fast forward, let you see a few of me crocheting. Right now I'm starting on a leggy frog, but I'm not gonna finish that leggy frog because I also got somebody who came and wanted me to start on another order for them. So I think I finished like 2 orders at the Octoberfest. Alright guys, so I am back at home. It is actually 10 o'clock at night. I just realized I did not go through and kind of give like kind of like a progress update on how the Oktoberfest went for me. I am super stoked. Out of all of the heartache and kind of stressing over the event that I did, I stayed up until about 1 o'clock last night and tried to finish like getting everything done. I crocheted, I finished the bats. That was the last thing I was working on. I did all of those turtles. I did I did a lot. Like I sewed the turtles together. I put the chicken, the beaks, and but I did a lot last night. And I I ended up waking up pretty late because I was tired and I didn't feel the alarm going off because I don't like loud noises, so I turned my alarms on vibrate and I just let the vibration in the bed wake me up. But I didn't feel it because it was on top of my clothes that I had in my bed last night. So yeah, ended up I ended up being like 6:40 waking up, so I was late leaving the house, a little bit after 7. I think it was almost 7:30. I was leaving the house, getting there, and I got signed in. I got the tax form, and it was pretty easy. Where I parked, I ended up actually just having to walk a few paces down, and our booth was a little further down. So we got set up. My dad did the tent. We put the table up, and then we went back and got all of the stuff. And whew, it was kind of nerve-wracking because, like, first off, In the video that I showed earlier, if you can tell, everybody's displays were amazing, and then you get to my display, and it's like I have no height, no nothing. I didn't have these extra signs or anything, and it looked like I did the bare minimum as far as like attraction and drawing people's attention in. So that's something I know I need to do better on in the upcoming markets that I plan to do. Since I've only done markets in town, it's kind of nice being the only person who sells plushies, but I'm also not the only person who crochets. Like, there's 3 other crocheters, I think, at the farmers market in town, but we all have like different things that we focus on. So for me, I focus on plushies, stuffed animals. Another lady focuses on like purses. She does hats and keychains, and that's her and her daughter. Then another lady, they do purses, and I don't know what else they had, but they had a lot of stuff. And then another woman who I would say is more like a veteran in the selling her stuff, because I've seen her stuff around even before I was in the farmers market. She does crochet towels and dish towels, and she recently had like some stuffed pumpkins, and I kind of expected that because they're great decorations. People will buy them. So brought not nearly as much as I wanted to. So the way I had calculated everything, I should have had about $900 worth. If I, before, if I had made everything I wanted to, I would have had about $900 in stuffed animals alone. But I didn't get that much done, and don't get me wrong, I think I still had like a lot of stuff. I just don't know how, like, number wise, and I probably should, but according to Square, I did 41 different sales, and I don't know if that's like 41 different people or 41 items, but I did have a bunch of people who ordered like 2-3 different things. Actually, so I had 9 bees that sold, 6 turtles, 4 bats, 4 whales, 4 chickens, 3 dinos, and that's wrong. I rang up, I can't remember. There was something I made that I did not put in the ghost. We ended up ringing up 2 ghosts. The smaller ghosts were $15. I didn't put them in, so I told my mom to ring them up as dinosaurs. So only 1 dinosaur. We sold 1 dinosaur and 2 of the small ghosts. We did 3 mushrooms, 2 giant ghosts, 3 leggy frogs, 4 candy corn keychains, 1 mermaid, 3 small octopus keychains. The mini cow sold, 1 nugget sold, 1 blueberry keychain sold, and then another keychain sold that I didn't, not a keychain. I made a custom order for a potato during the market, and I rang it up as a keychain, so that sold. And then I had 2 ghost keychains and 1 pumpkin. So all in all, in total, I made $700 at the event, and I paid my sales tax before I left. So roughly about $600 or so is what I get to keep. You subtract the booth fee. We did make the booth fee back, so actually a little above 600 is what was known as profit for this event. So I'm pretty excited. That was awesome. I didn't get much recording because it was my first time. It was a lot of people. I was kind of anxious. At one point I had them online, and I didn't know what to do because my table was already empty. Around lunchtime, which was a little bit around 11, 12, I pretty much sold almost everything. I had maybe roughly 7 stuffed animals on my table at that time, and I was trying to make some stuff, but then I got the custom orders. I got a custom potato and then a custom bat that I did while I was there, and I think I got a picture of the bat. Overall, this experience was awesome, and I'm so excited to do it again and just continue to learn and grow as not only like a crocheter, but as a small business. I've made connections. I've talked to people who crochet. I talked to a little girl today. She crochets, and what she does is she draws like any character that she comes to her mind. She draws it, and these are characters that are never out there. Like, this is strictly her art. She draws a character and then she crochets that drawing. Freaking amazing. Wish I could be that talented. I think it's gonna take a lot more time before I can just make things that I see. I don't have the patience right now to do that. But yeah, I was excited for this event. It's great, and on such a small scale, I did really good. I still had a blanket, some churros, and then my crop tops. I left because I knew nobody was going to buy those, and I didn't feel like staying until 5 o'clock. So around 2 o'clock is when I left the Octoberfest, and I kind of just chilled out. I've been exhausted and pretty much on edge leading up to this, so it was great to leave anyway and just come home and just take a breather. But I'm super excited with the progress that was done. anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. And tune into the next one. We have another farmers market coming up in a week, and I'm gonna try to record and get some actual good, decent footage of me crocheting this week, and try to just do better uploading on YouTube. But thank you guys for following me, and thank you for commenting and liking, and I will see you guys in the next video.